You bought an NMN supplement. You take it every morning, but weeks later, nothing feels different. Here is the problem. And it is not the supplement you think it is. Researchers have known for years that NAD+ levels drop sharply after the age of 50. Some studies suggest levels may fall by as much as half compared to younger adults. But simply swallowing a capsule doesn't guarantee your body is using it. Most people assume NMN travels straight from your gut into your bloodstream and then into your cells. That is not exactly what happens. According to a 2024 review published in Metabolites, NMN's effects in the body may depend heavily on the individual's gut health, microbiome composition, and cellular uptake pathways. In other words, two people taking the same NMN supplement can get very different results. Here is what the science actually shows. When you take NMN orally, it enters your digestive system. A portion may be absorbed directly through a specific transporter in the small intestine, but a significant portion undergoes what researchers call deamidation. Your gut bacteria convert it into another compound entirely before it can reach your cells. This doesn't mean NMN is useless. It means the pathway is more complex than the bottle suggests. A 2025 study published in Science Advances found that only a small portion of orally administered NMN was absorbed directly from the small intestine. The majority was processed by gut bacteria and converted into nicotinic acid. This conversion still contributes to NAD+ production, but the efficiency and speed may be much lower than expected. And here is the critical part. As we age, gut microbiome diversity naturally decreases. That decline may further reduce the body's ability to process NMN efficiently. So what actually affects how well NMN works? Researchers have identified several factors. First is gut microbiome health. A diverse, balanced microbiome appears to support NMN metabolism. Second is the form of NMN you take. Standard capsule formulations must survive stomach acid, intestinal enzymes, and first-pass liver metabolism before reaching target tissues. Third is timing. And this one surprises most people. Here is the mid-video question worth sitting with. If your gut microbiome has declined with age, which research suggests is common, could that be why your NMN doesn't seem to be working? The connection between gut health and NAD+ production is emerging as one of the most important and overlooked areas in aging supplement research. Now let us talk about timing. A clinical review from 2024 noted that participants who took NMN in the evening, specifically after 6 p.m., showed greater improvements in certain physical well-being markers compared to morning users. The theory is that NMN supplementation may align better with the body's circadian rhythm when taken later in the day. This is preliminary. More research is needed, but it is a variable most people never consider. What about food? Taking NMN on an empty stomach may increase its absorption rate. Food, particularly fat and fiber, can slow or interfere with the initial uptake of NMN in the small intestine. Researchers also note that combining NMN with compounds like piperine, found in black pepper, may enhance bioavailability. Supplement quality matters more than most people realize. Researchers note that NMN is stable in water and maintains integrity well under standard conditions. However, heat, moisture, and poor packaging can degrade its potency before it even reaches you. Look for third-party tested products with verified certificates of analysis. Certain foods contain small amounts of NMN naturally. Avocado, broccoli, edamame, and cabbage have all been identified as dietary sources, though the amounts are modest compared to supplemental doses. More importantly, lifestyle factors including exercise, reduced alcohol intake, and time-restricted eating may support the body's own NAD+ synthesis pathways. Supplements work best when the foundation is already strong. Here is the 3-part fix based on current research. First, consider taking NMN on an empty stomach, either in the morning or evening, rather than with a full meal. Second, support your gut microbiome. Probiotic-rich foods, fiber, and reduced processed food intake may help maintain the microbial diversity that supports NMN metabolism. Third, choose quality, verified, third-party tested NMN from a reputable manufacturer gives you a far better chance of consistent results. NMN is not a magic pill. If your supplement has not been delivering results, the most likely reason is not that the molecule doesn't work. It is that absorption, gut health, and timing were working against you. Address those three variables. Give it 12 consistent weeks. And as always, talk to your doctor before making any changes to your supplement routine. If this helped you understand something new today, please consider subscribing. There is much more to come.